Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And dear student, Assalamu alaikum. So today we will solve question number 2.5, page number 32 on your book. So let's start to solve the question. The Shilikov company submit the following informations on December 31st, 2018. Sales for the total year, that is $3,14,000. Inventories at the beginning of year, finished goods 5,900, work in process 4,600, and direct materials 3,800. That is the beginning inventories. Purchases of materials for the year 1,40,000. Direct labor cost 67,350. Factory overhead cost, that is not given, but 50% of direct labor cost. Inventories at the end of the year, finished goods 9,270, work in process 6,200, and direct material 4,300. Other expenses during the year, so marketing expenses 23,115 and administrative expenses 17,650. What are the requirements? An income statement for the year ended December 31st, 2018. And number 2, the percentage of income to sales before income taxes. So if we looked at the question, requirement is income statement, but data is given of the income statement plus the CGS statement. So here in the question, that is a manufacturing business income statement. So cost of goods sold is unknown. The expenses are given, like marketing and admin expenses are given. Sales is also given, but cost is not given. So first we will use our own common sense to find out the cost of goods sold. And then we will prepare the income statements. So let's start our question. Now I would like to zoom it. Okay. So as I discussed in my previous lectures, that when we start, so our first portion of the question is to find out material cost, the exact cost of the material, that how much material we used. This is the 1 year data of the 2018. So 2018 is the current year which will be end today. Now, so before 2018 we have 2017. So looked out that either some inventory is remaining from the previous year or not. So the previous year remaining inventory, like finished goods, work in process, and material, these are the 3 inventory types. So that will be the beginning of this year 2018. So all the beginning inventory we will add here, like F, that is the direct material inventory beginning, if that is work in process, if that is finished goods. So we will add here. So first, beginning inventory, direct material. On 1st of January 2018, means that this is the inventory which is remain on 31st December 2017. So when 2017 end, so the ending inventory of the 2017 will become the beginning inventory of 2018. So beginning direct material is how much? That is the if we looked out the question, so inventories at the beginning of the year. So material, the 3,800. These material 3,800. Okay. This is the material which is remaining from the previous year. During the year 2018, means from 1st January till 31st December 2018 today, we made some purchases. Business made some purchases. Purchases of raw material, or we can say that purchases of direct material. Look at manufacturing process is a continuous process. So automatically the company that will be involved in the purchasing of the direct material, it doesn't means that let's suppose these $3,800 material are left and further we will not purchase the direct material. So what we do now, we will add all those purchases, that how much purchases that is made by business during the year, because this is the year data. So purchases, add purchases. In the question, purchases of materials for the year, purchases of direct material for the year is how much? That is $1,40,000. $1,40,000. Okay. Look at, there is also chances that sometimes the company purchases the direct materials, but due to some reasons they returns back those purchases. That is called purchase returns. So purchase returns will always be subtracted minus from the purchases, and then we find the net purchases. To find out the net purchases, purchase returns will be subtracted from the purchases. But here, if we looked out the question, so in the question there is no purchase returns. Okay, when the company purchases the direct material, so they are shifting those direct materials to factory. So some transportation in cost also taken place, which will be added with the purchases amount. So if transportation in are given, so transportation in will be added with the purchases. But here in the question there is no transportation in. It means that this is net purchases. So now we will add both the materials. These are both. This is the 3,800. These are the direct material of the 2017 remaining. and the 1,40,000, these are the materials of the 2018. So how much is now total material available for use? What we will do on the material? Automatically we will use these materials. So locate the 3,800 material from the previous year remaining and the 1,40,000 we purchased during the year. So total material we have, we will add these materials. The 1,43,800 material that is now available for the use means that we have the 1,43,800 material in the store. To put these material into process, today is 31st of December 2018. This 2018 will be finished today. So when we check the record of the store, so from 2018 some material are left and these material are not used in 2018, that will be used in 2019. So according to the matching principle, what we will do, we will subtract the cost of those material which was left, which is not used in 2018, and that is called ending materials. So less ending material. On which date? 31st December 2018. How much we will subtract? So minus. Look at here, inventories at the end of the year. So in the ending inventory we have material of how much? 4,300. 4,300 material we have ending in this year which is not used. Total material was 1,43,800, and in this 1,43,800 material, the 4,300 material remain in the store which is not transferred to the work in process. It means that is remains in the store. So when that is remain in the store and that is not used in the 2018, that will be used in the 2019. Still 2019 is not come. So what we will do, we will subtract these material. Why? These material, the cost of these material we include, we record here in the 1,43,800. But when that is not used, so we will subtract their cost from here from 2018 record, and we will add the cost of this material with 2019 as, look at the 3,800 material left from the 2017. So from 2017 the 3,800 material we subtract from over there, and their cost we add here, because these material are used in the 2018. So according to the matching principles, we record the cost of those material in 2018 here. So similarly now in the 2018, the $4,300 cost material is not used. So we will subtract the cost of those material from 2018. Why? Because that will be used in 2019. So we will add those in the 2019 and from 2018 we will subtract it. Look at now. Total material was 1,43,800, and in that at the end of the year the 4,300 material are left, and we have in the store 4,300. So what is the remaining material? What we will do? It means that we use these materials in the process. So that is called material consumed. It means how much material used. Yeah, material cost. How much is the material cost during this 2018? Means that the how much dollar material we used in 2018. So we will calculate simple. How? Look at the total material is the 1,43,800, and now the remaining is 4,300. So we will subtract the 4,300. It means that the 1,39,500 material we used during the year 2018. Look it. This shows us why we are subtracting the ending and why we are adding the beginning. The reason is that one, dear students, that we want to find the exact cost. For that purpose, what we are doing, the plus and minus. So now our record shows that in the year 2018, which will be end today, so we used the 1,39,500 material in the production. Now this is the material cost, 1,39,500. On this material we used some labors. So we pay wages to laborers. So those payment is also included in the production process. So we will now add direct labor cost. Yeah, sometimes we also in some, if you looked out the, you studied some books, so instead of direct labor cost they write wages. So automatically wages we paid to the direct labor. So instead of direct labor cost they write the wages cost. So I will also write the wages cost to clarify your mind. So add direct labor cost or wages cost. How much is the direct labor cost or wages? So if we looked out in the question, so direct labor is 67,350. $67,350. We add this. So look at here, we can calculate the prime cost in a direct material plus direct labor, that is called prime cost, as we discussed in our previous lectures. If you want to calculate the prime cost, so here that is the portion, that direct labor cost plus direct material, that how much direct material are used and how much is the direct labor cost. So we can calculate here the prime cost. Look at, on these materials which we transfer to process, to machinery, to plant. So the $67,350 direct labor cost took place on it. But some indirect cost are also taken place in the manufacturing process. For example, the indirect material cost are simply, we can say that the electricity bill, the repair and maintenance of machinery, depreciation of machinery, light, heat, power, the supervisor salary, the superintendent salaries. So all these are what? All these are indirect cost which taken place in the factory, and indirect cost of the factory, that is called what? Factory overhead. Factory overhead. So that cost is also included in the cost of the production. So we will add the factory overhead cost, FOH cost. But if we look at the question, so factory overhead cost is not given. That is question mark. So what we should do now? Here a clue about the factory overhead is given. What is the clue? 50% of direct labor cost. So simple. 50% of direct labor cost, DLC. So 50% of direct labor cost. How much is direct labor cost? 67,350. 67,350. This is our direct labor cost. So the 50% of 67,350. How we can find? Look it. 50% multiplied by 67,350. So when we find it, that is equals to 33,675. So we find out the what's the factory overhead cost. Now look at direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus factory overhead cost. This is called manufacturing cost or factory cost. So now total manufacturing cost, or this is also called factory cost, total factory cost. Look at, again I am repeating, memorize the formula. Total manufacturing cost is equals to direct material cost, this one, direct labor cost plus direct FOH cost, factory overhead cost. So the sum of direct material plus direct labor plus factory overhead is equals to total manufacturing cost. How much is now? We will add these three, direct labor, direct material and factory overhead. So now our cost is increased to how much? 2,40,000 and 525. What does it mean? It means that the 2,40,525 material now we have now work in process. We have in the 2018 the 2,40,525, that is our words, that is our work in process. This is the 2018 work in process. So up to now you will understand. The remaining part I will solve in my upcoming lecture. So look at, I'm quickly repeated this one, that first we will write the company name, then the statement name, then the time period. Awal ma chemi ka name, awal this is the material cost portion. So मामी बिनेम के आज साल गुज़िश्ता ये खो 2018 के आज 2017 मटेरियल खो न मांदा, यस मांदा चंद 3800 अवल उरा इंजा 8 कर दिम नविश्ता कर दिम. हाँ, ड्यूरिंग द 2018 आज साल अवल रोज था इमरोज के आखिर ما خو خریداری of the raw material mechanism, so उरा हम 8 कर दें सही कि चंद खरीदारी कर दें direct material है चंद खरीदें. So that is $1,40,000. कद ई purchases bank कदम purchases return कर दें वापस कर दें as इंजा minus में शा हो उदा question न दादा कि न दादा it means that no purchase returns. The azi kasarema karaya dadim, that will be added. Wong the question na dada, so it means that this is net purchases, so we add. Yani the 3800 as साल गुज़िश्ता मवाद ख़ाम मांदा बुद व द 1,40,000 मवाद ख़ाम देगा खरीदें. No total material चंद शुद आले अर्दुइशा जम्मिशा, that is equals to 1,43,800. इमरोज साल आखिरस माँ के रिकॉर्ड चेक कर दें द स्टोर द 1,43,800 के कुल्लिशा मटेरियल बूथ आले सिर्फ और सिर्फ 4,600 मांदा. ये बाकी चीज शुड बाकी यूज शुड द प्रोसेस नो ये मांदा यूज न शुड द 2018 साल वो द 2019 यूज में शा नो आज इंजा माइनस में शा सही शुद आज इंजा माइनस कर दें. सो आई फाइंड कि द ई 2018 माँ द 1,39,500 मटेरियल इन्हें मवाद ख़ाम यूज कर दें ब प्रोसेस. हाँ बई मवाद ख़ाम डायरेक्ट लेबर सरेशकार करदा उरमा वेजेस दादिम उरमा पैसा दादिम चंद पैसा दादिम द तूली साल 67,350. हाँ सरेजी इनडायरेक्ट मसारिफ हम हमेशा गैर मुस्तकीम क्यों रमेगी. फॉर एग्जांपल ये मशीनरी कि माँ यूज़ में करें वो बर्क में चला या पेट्रोल में खरा, ये मशीनरी ख़राब में शा, ये मशीनरी रंग वंग कारदारा, ये मशीनरी ग्रीस नट बोल्ट वो कारदारा के मातौलीद रिपेयर एंड मेंटेनेंस इट्स हाँ डेप्रिसिएशन अजीमेशा इस्तेहलाक में शा. सो नाउ सही supervisors the salary metem etc etc. So this is indirect cost. वो जम में उरे जम कर देम आले कास्ट रसीद बचन 2,40,525. यानी means that कि माँ द 2,40,525 عالم مال the process دارم the جریان دارم the plant یا machinery دارم. So inshallah the remaining part I will explain in my upcoming class.